Are you ready?
Ready to rumble!
Are you ready to rumble? Hi, I'm Vanessa with Live at the Armory, and this is the LATA News. Today I have the privilege of having a Skype conversation with a very funny man, truly an original songwriter whose music you've been listening to on the radio and TV and film for almost the past 3 decades. His songs have been some of the longest running ever on the Billboard charts, and he's quoted to be one of the most talented and prolific songwriters of our time. It's also been said that to see him perform live is one of the most entertaining experiences a human could ever have. So if you are human, make it here this Friday night, that's May 15th, to witness the man, the legend, Mr. Steve Poltz.
The world is cold and cruel, but I'm in the spirit school, full of gives and takes, trying to learn from my mistakes.
Hi, Steve.
Does my hair look okay?
Yes, your hair looks great. I like your hat.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that from?
I bought it in Texas at a Stetson shop.
Oh.
It's the LBJ model,
Ooh, very sexy.
the open road.
So, speaking of the open road, what inspired this tour right now? Is there a new album coming up that maybe we get to know about, or?
No, I'm always on tour.
You're always on tour, perpetually.
It's a never-ending tour. It's been for years.
So how do you keep all your energy up? What do you do to stay in shape?
Well, I'm like a hummingbird. I have a lot of energy, so I don't know why. I just always have more energy than most people.
Since you were a kid?
Yeah, always.
So like how long have you been on the road and performing?
I started in 1988 on the streets.
On the streets?
In Europe. Yeah, I would play for Passing Change and stuff.
So busking.
Yes.
Nice. So is that when you met with Jewel and started writing music with her?
No, I met Jewel in 94, I think.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. And we started writing songs around then.
So are you gonna tell us about the whole writing of that song, that whole story? Are we gonna get to hear that at the show?
I'll tell that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I will. I haven't told it in a while, so
This is a great story. Okay, so we'll save that for the show if you want.
It's always changing, that story.
Yeah.
Because I throw in more lies, craziness.
So you do embellish then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
No. Are you hanging out with any friends, or are you hanging out with Grant? I hear you guys have become buddies. Grant.
Yeah, it's been really cool. We've had a good time. We made up new verses yesterday to Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys.
So you guys are going to do a duet for the show?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
we've been doing a bunch of different duets. It's been fun.
So you said you think he's pretty funny too. Did you?
Oh, he's hilarious. He makes me laugh.
Well, is that hard to do? Is it hard to make you laugh?
No, it just has to be funny.
Well, I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
I think I laugh pretty easily, but some things don't make me laugh. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, because they're not funny.
Yeah.
What would you say, I mean, what has changed for you in like the music industry in the last decade or so that you think is a positive? Is there anything?
Well, we've seen our whole industry decimated from what it was and reinvented. Sort of, I don't know that we've seen the likes of that. We've been really lucky to be alive during this digital revolution, and there's been good and bad. Obviously, the advent of the 24-hour news cycle, everything's so instant, virals going video, the way people keep in touch. And there's good and bad to all of it. And with the music business, file sharing came out when Napster started. And I don't even know that Sean Fanning even knew how big that was going to revolutionize the music business when he came up with it. You know, this idea of sharing files and then people trying to monetize that via iTunes and other ways of making it easy for people to get music online. And I think the last people to recognize what was happening was the record industry, because they had it their way for so long. I mean, imagine, they just had it their way. They were selling billions of records, and people had to go out and buy them. And once it translated to digital format from cassettes, I don't even think people understood. I remember at first they were like, but it would be too easy for people to copy a CD. They had no clue.
Right.
That was the least of their worries. In one way, it was bad because people lost their royalties they were getting, and they weren't getting paid as songwriters. However, you know, back in those days, we had to fill out postcards and send them out to our fans to let them know where we were. We'd have a pager to get in touch with. We'd stop at a phone booth. We'd have maps strewn about the van. I mean, there's something romantic to looking back on that before sat-nav and everything being at our fingertips. But then the converse of all that, you know, when you look at the opposite, is I'm able to get music out. If I write a song today, I can put it up on YouTube. I can spread it on Instagram, let people know via Facebook, through a mailing list, through my website. And it's all basically free.
Yeah.
We can record so cheap. And then the opposite side of the coin of that is, but then everybody's making this music, and there's a lot of crap out there. But I'm a true believer that cream rises to the top.
Yes.
And if you stick to it, and you actually deliver, and you constantly give content for people to interact with, that you can develop a following, and you'll actually have more longevity in this business than before, because the gatekeepers that would deem you worthy, I'm talking about record labels and booking agents and stuff, that would say, okay, we think you're good enough to make a record. Now there aren't those people. They're the arbiters of what is good taste. So you have to sift through a lot more and separate, you know, the different elements of what you like and what you don't like. But when you find something you like, man, you could follow that person. You could ask them to play a house concert. You can look at all the videos they put up online, and we're available to people. So there's good and bad. I like it better now today, though. I'm older, yet I sort of went with the wave where it was going. And I know a lot of people that are a bit older than I am that don't know what's going on, and they don't like what's going on, and they're not happy with the change, and they liked having a big record label give them money. And I've always been independent minded, and the reason I like it so much is because I don't want anybody telling me how to do my art.
Right.
I don't want anybody telling me what my posters need to look like. I don't need anybody telling me how to dress. I don't want them to tell me what songs I can play. I'm really independent. So in fact, I get resentful when somebody tries to do that. So that's why I'm happy doing what I'm doing, because all I want to do is be able to have enough money that I'll always be taken care of. And I'm a true believer that the universe will take care of you if what you're doing has truth in it. It will resonate to the right people that need to hear it, and they'll find it through magnetic waves. People know when they hear it, they go, oh, this is something I want to follow. There's unspoken stuff that goes on that we don't even know about in our brains, and we just say, hey, this looks cool. I want to do this. This makes me feel good. And that's sort of my business model, if you will, is to just keep coming back. People bring more people, and let it all happen organically. Plant seeds all over, and then hopefully all the dots get connected, which they do. And then you're always taken care of.
Well, see, Steve, I almost called you Seed. You've definitely been planting seeds for a while, and there's a beautiful garden, I would say, that has blossomed around you, and that I definitely feel like, you know, you're going to be doing this for a long time, and we're so excited to have you here in Ashland. Would this be your first show here in Ashland?
No, I've played Ashland before. I'm looking forward to coming back there because I love Southern Oregon so much. I mean, it's always beautiful. And, you know, the rolling hills, everything about it, the vibe of the people. There's something about Oregon I just love. There's, I don't know how to put it, but there's sort of a lack of pretentiousness, and people, you could be whatever you want to be. Oh, you want to have dreadlocks? Have dreadlocks. You want to wear a cowboy hat? Wear a cowboy hat. Just do what you do. I'll do what I do. And I think that people really like quality there, and they like making their own jams and preserves and cooking and inventing, and I like it.
We're definitely a do-it-yourself culture.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Well,
Okay,
great.
thanks so much for doing this.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it.
Oh, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, take
Okay.
care. Rest up. Make sure you drink lots of water.
Okay.
Okay, peace. Bye.
Bye.
All right, well, that was awesome. A special thanks to Steve Poltz for taking the time out from his busy tour to talk with us today. Remember, that's this Friday, May 15th. Make it or be a square. And we have a lot more coming up the rest of this month. Make sure to make it out May 21st for Sly and Robbie. And if you don't know who Sly and Robbie are and you like rap and hip-hop and reggae music, man, then this is a concert that you must come see. These guys are historical. And then the weekend after that, then the day after that, actually, wow, we've got 2 amazing shows in one weekend. We have the Desert Dwellers. So if you're a burner and you're getting ready to go to Burning Man this year, make sure you come out to the historic Ashland Armory and hang out with us live at the Armory. That's www.liveatthearmory.com. Jesus, I'm insane! So come and party with us. We've got theatrical shows, circus shows, we've got film festivals, food festivals. This is truly a cultural hub in this small town that is known throughout the country. Come join us and be a part of our experience. Live it live at the Armory. Hi, I'm Ted and this is Vanessa.